is France against France. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Begley.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
We're on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, it's hard not to focus on Ousmane Dembele, a player of unbounded potential, someone who can add real width and dynamism to any team thanks to his pace and all that ability on the ball. On a good day, he can really be unplayable coming inside.
Yeah, has a swing at it! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage. Giroud is an obvious threat from set pieces. He needs special attention to stop him making a run.
Saliba to the keeper and go again. Mignon tries to stroke it through. Dembele looks to slip it through.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Dembele. France get it back again. He's got away. Mbappe pushes it out wide. He's in space and looking for options. Now the pass. Room for a shot, and he's cut it out. Hernandez plays it forward. And it's Giroud. Mbappe. Dembele passes it through. Hits one! Danger averted for now. Could be thinking about a shot here. Shot a goal! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And that's been levered clear. Traoré, Dembele, he's left his man, hits one! Oh, he couldn't get hold of it.
He trapped it expertly, Peter, and released it very differently.
They tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
France take the lead.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
And it's Griezmann. Hoists it high. A real chance to break. Looks like a good ball through. Well read, he sorted that out. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
France just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Kamavinga. There is the half-time whistle. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far. There's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
France don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Tries a through ball. Mbappe. That is a poor kick by the keeper, been intercepted. Mbappe. Thuram lobs it in, goes for goal! Chouameni. And it's Griezmann. Griezmann with the ball through. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. Hernandez.
Giroud really got caught in a trap there and he just couldn't get out.
Going through. And it's been taken straight back. Dembele. And it's Giroud. Giroud is on the end of some really unwanted attention. He's gone for it! It's a goal!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
time for changes on both sides, actually. That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Coleman. Griezmann. Where to from here? Looks to... He's had a shot! Goal! France! And they get themselves in front! Chouameni with the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
France go into the lead. France have it back and they can go again. Nice one too. Oh, sweet feet from him there. Hernandez boots it to safety. And he's straight offside.
Just, it seems, but just is enough.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Upamecano being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Rabiot. That intervention was very necessary.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Coman. Now can he finish? Can he finish? Back of the net! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
All square again into the dying minutes. He's got away. Konate does well to read it and intercept.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. And the chances of...
So that's it. It is all over. Well, a full-blooded contest. Both teams had their moments, but they are